Hello, Wordlers. Welcome. This is my first video, and we're gonna try and have some fun here. And part of the goal, one of the goals of my channel, I think, is gonna be to try to get people to get better at Wordle, but also have fun doing it and just kind of build a little community. I'd like to learn from you guys, and maybe you can learn a little from me, and I can learn a little from you. We can all get better. So I'm gonna do a little bit more about strategy for sure, is what I'm thinking. So. Sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm bad. S I I've had 2 where I've got it on the 2nd round in the last 2 months, I would say. Uh, and yesterday, I got it in 3, and I tried to record it, but it didn't work. My mic wasn't working, so, but then sometimes I won't get it at all, so and I'll get really frustrated. Sometimes I'll get, 4 or 5 down, and I just quit 'cause I pl we'll have to look into this. Maybe you guys know I think I play by the difficult rules. So if there's a letter that shows up, I have to use it, and I have to use it in the place. If it's in the right place, I make myself use it. So okay. So I'm gonna start off with first. I tend to start with my favorite word to start off with, which is adieu, which is a weird word. I always think it's not even English. It sounds like French to me, but ADIEU, and that gets us a bunch of vowels, which is awesome. And so we'll see what we get. I just always do this one first. We can play around with that in the future, but for now, we're gonna just do a do. And look at that. All we have is an E. That's not so great. So we still have an O, because I like to get all the vowels out of the way as soon as possible, if I can. Not all the time, but that's usually my goal. So, and then there's a word that gets a lot of popular letters in. Snort is the word that I use if I didn't have any letters, I would use snort because it uses a bunch of popular letters and the O, the vowel that we didn't do. So we're gonna try. We can't do snort because I have to use that E. So I'm gonna try and go as close as I can to it. So I'm gonna go snore, and then we see what happens. All right, let's see what happens. Snow, that's pretty good, pretty good. Okay, so we now know, oh, this is good. This is good. So we now know where 2 of the letters are located, the O and the E, and we know 2 letters that are in the word. So, all right, my logic is S is not usually the second. It doesn't seem like the S would be the second letter, because what would be, something so, you know, R wouldn't be the RN. So we know that the S is it's probably OSE. So probably um, XROSE. I'm just putting that now. I'm just putting that in there. Oh, okay. I'm just putting that in there as a X as a holder. I learned that from another person I saw, a very famous player. So okay, well, geez, this looks to me, and here's sometimes when I get like this, I have a word in my head. It's prose is the word in my head, but sometimes I get a little excited and I do it, and then I find out like I did something wrong. So now I need to look through all the letters to see what else. So I just look at the keyboard and I go through the top line. And so QWERT, tros. And I say words even if they're not even real words, just to be extra careful, and also kind of helps my brain. I think drows, froze is with a Z, grows, crows, froze, bros. Okay, so it looks to me like it has to be pros. So we're gonna do pros. See what happens. Pros. Okay, if it's not that, I'm gonna be very disappointed. And sometimes I am when these happen. There it is. All right, 3. I'm very happy. I'm always happy with 3. 3 to me is like a really good win to me. I mean, 2 is like miracle. I don't think I've ever had 1. So 3, that's awesome. All right, you guys. Um, Comments. Let me know how you guys did. Did you guys think this was a tough one? Do you think it was an easy one? Let me know what you think of my strategies too. So, I mean, it worked pretty good in this situation. So, all right, let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear, and I'm gonna post regularly. I'm gonna start getting in the one more where I can do more Wordles than just one a day eventually. But for now, that's it. All right, have a great day. Bye bye.